Hello, in today's video, I am styling 5 sweaters. If these 5 sweaters look familiar, it is because they look designer. They look like designer brands we know. But guess what? They're not designer. They are very affordable and they were purchased all 5 from Primark. When I tell you that I was minding my own business looking for a red sweater to wear for Valentine's Day, it's actually this sweater, but we're going to get into this outfit later. But anyway, I walked into Primark looking for an affordable red sweater. And when I came across this sweater, then I started to gaze and look around and I said, wow, I can't believe that Primark has these sweaters, right? So I'm looking at the style, which is immediately what drew me in. And then I touched them and felt them. And the quality of these sweaters are absolutely incredible. The stitching and everything just makes it look very luxe and high end. These are great quality sweaters. Let's get into how I styled them. The first sweater that I styled is in this cream sort of ecru color. I mean, tell me, is it me or does this sweater look identical to the Kate sweater? I mean, it does. Let's look at the sleeve detail. Let's look at the pocket detail up here with these functional pockets and beautiful tortoise buttons. Well, with the softness of this sweater, I thought that it would be cool to style it up just a little bit and make it more kind of Mrs. Coy style. So I paired this sweater with these, I want to call them gaucho style. That's certainly dating me and aging me. If you still say gaucho, let me know. But these gaucho faux leather pants, I think that the two materials together, the hard material of the leather and the softness of the sweater, just are unexpected but pair very nicely together, along with these snakeskin boots that brings out the color of both of the pieces, both the sweater and the pants. And then just to really mix it up and like really make a head spin, this is giving kind of quiet luxury on its own. So I paired it with my not so quiet or certainly loud Gucci monogram vintage bag and my YSL sunglasses. I really like the way this came together. This is something that I would wear to work or even on the weekend. I'd be warm, stylish, and fly. Let me know what you think of this outfit. The next sweater I styled is another sweater that very much resembles Kate to me. This one is very similar to the first sweater, but this particular sweater has pocket details, but these pockets are not functional at all. It just gives the style and draws your eyes from looking at a basic sweater silhouette to just giving it a little bit more interest. And this is just so Kate, I have to say it. I love this sort of caramel brown color. I paired it with a pair of denim, but these are like I want to say a beige denim that have this off-white cuff when you cuff them up. I think that the cuffs remain that way. I don't think that they can be changed. These particular jeans are by Sep. I believe that's who they're by. If they're not, I'll certainly add all of these details. I'll certainly add all of these details in the description box, but you'll really hear about the sweaters. So I thought that these pants paired very nicely, not just in terms of color, but also in terms of that juxtaposition of style, because this is a cool denim style with the cuff of the pants paired with what would typically be considered a traditional style sweater. Again, the beautiful tortoise button. And I just have to say, these sweaters are in such great quality. You cannot see through them or anything. But back to the outfit, trying to keep it all in the brown family. I don't think that you can see it, but they're styled with these brown suede boots because I wanted to keep all of the colors together. But in the actual outfit, you couldn't see the boots in great detail, so that's why I'm showing them to you. Look at that heel. Okay, those will also be linked. And then I added, again, these fire blaze sunglasses from Saint Laurent, these brown suede boots, and my vintage Louis Vuitton Alma bag in the Damier Ebene. All of the colors and style are very classic, but just with a modern twist by simply selecting these jeans that have this rolled cuff detail that are certainly on trend. So for the third outfit, we're featuring this black sweater that has this gold button detail on the front, which draws your eyes directly to an area of the body that most women would not want any attention drawn to. But what's so unique about the styling of this sweater is that because it cinches in at the waist, it actually nips and tucks everything in and creates the illusion of an hourglass figure. And then the gold button just sets it off and gives it some pizzazz. It is completely necessary to wear something under this sweater. As you would see, I put a simple bandeau under because it has a very deep plunge. So this is not a sweater. Well, at least not for me. This is not a sweater that you would wear, that you would not wear something under. So I paired this sweater with this pop of red, these beautiful red pants that I got from Zara quite some time ago, along with these black Christian Louboutin boots that you can't see. Let me grab them. These black Christian Louboutin suede booties. You know, I'm doing the black and red, the kind of matchy-matchy situation. And to highlight the gold button on the sweater, I wanted to keep in that gold theme and not mix metals. So I pulled out my vintage Chanel bag because you can see the gold braiding on the strap with the gold button on the sweater just really brings it together. And then to just amp it up, just a bit more, you would see that I added my Christian Dior sunglasses. And although this look is giving a lot of conservative elements, a lot of maybe workwear, the person who's wearing this outfit to work is certainly a stylish baddie. And who is that stylish baddie? It's definitely me. Is it you too? Next up is this bright red sweater. When I saw this sweater, I mean, honestly, no exaggeration. I'm being so honest with you, with no exaggeration. I said, you've got to be kidding me that this sweater is in Primark. A lot of people would see this sweater and think, well, Kawana, obviously this is like a Urban Revival sort of situation because Urban Revival made a denim dress that had all of the girlies in an uproar a few seasons ago that featured these large intricate buttons similar to this sweater. However, that is not something that was created by Urban Revival. The idea of adding those buttons in different shapes and different characters in that bright brassy gold is so entirely Schiaparelli. So yes, Urban Revival made this particular style accessible for us, but guess who else did? Primark. I am loving this red sweater that I was immediately drawn to because of the gold buttons. The quality of it is great. This sweater is pretty obnoxious. I have to admit, this sweater is not to be worn by somebody who is shy. It's even brighter than the red sweater that I'm wearing in this video, but I just thought, I have to get this sweater. I have to own this sweater. Didn't know what I would pair it with, and even up until I was doing this video, I wasn't sure how I would style it. But as I put the sweater on and I noticed the beautiful feminine peplum detail, I just thought I like this sweater even more because that feminine aspect of the peplum just makes it so much more girly. So because I'm not that kind of girly girl, it's just a little bit too much for me, I paired it with some boyfriend style. Let me not even front. I'm talking about boyfriend style with a pair of jeans that I purchased from the men's section. So it's given the juxtaposition, and I know I've used that word quite a lot, but that's my style. The contradictory style thing, or contradictory style trend, or whatever you want to call it, is very, very much Mrs. Coy. So I styled this sweater with these denim jeans that I purchased from the men's section, along with my black combat boots. When I tell you these boots owe me nothing, I have worn these boots so much. But this styling with the denim and boots just changes the idea of this very loud sweater, this very feminine sweater. If I paired it with a skirt or something more elegant or amped up, it wouldn't make it wearable for every day. I am showing you that you can wear something that offers a great deal of detail, such as these buttons and this color, and just really take it down from being obnoxious to more wearable by pairing it with a simple pair of jeans, as I did. And then I just thought, where would I wear this? Wherever I would wear it to, I'm going to throw on this obnoxious, carpacious bag. I just absolutely love this bag, but I love the way the red and black look together. And I love how it takes this kind of elegant looking sweater and makes it more wearable for every day. This whole look is something that I would throw on the weekend, comfortable with the boots, a little bit of comfort in the jeans, and this fabulous sweater that's, definitely stylish, Mrs. Coy style all day. I hope you've liked all of the looks that I've shared so far, but let's get into the final look, the one that I am wearing. Let's talk about it. Okay, so this is just a very simple traditional red sweater, and that's what I was looking for, just something simple. Because to be honest with you, I didn't even want to wear red for Valentine's Day, but that's a whole other conversation that's not part of this video. So I selected this red sweater. It's in wonderful quality. It is so soft. It's giving cashmere. It's giving luxe. It has a three-quarter sleeve, so I thought it would be cool to pair it with just a white button-up. I would hope that everyone has a white button-up in your closet. And if you don't, there's no judgment. It's just a great piece to have because you can put a white button-up under anything. I think the red sweater alone would be nice and cool, but I think adding the white shirt under, the white collar detail, adding the white shirt under where you could see the collar and the cuff detail just certainly gives it more interest. Simple things like tucking the sweater under and adding the white shirt under just brought more interest to the sweater and took it from basic to bomb. Remember that reel? But anyway, this is taking it from basic to bomb in real life. Then I styled it with these cool, comfortable, very contradictory slacks that I also picked up from Zara. These pants are so cool. These slacks feature a double waistband, one that's very casual, kind of looks like a pair of boxer shorts, gives me just memories of when Madonna wore the men's boxer shorts at Desperately Seeking Susan back in the 80s, and she just threw them on and wore them as an outfit. But it looks like a pair of boxer shorts and that you pulled a pair of pants on over. I love that because these pants are given slacks. They're given business. They're given very serious with the pinstripe and the navy blue. But then they're sporty when you turn to the side and you see the red stripe down the side with the piping. I think that the style of these pants are all over the place, and I love that because it is a play on a pair of slacks. And I think wearing something with so much interest, such as these slacks, and toning it down, or wearing it with something more simplistic, such as a basic solid color sweater, really allows the pants to be the hero piece. But I'll tell you, the pants are the hero piece in terms of the visual. But if you touched this sweater and felt the softness of it, you would fall in love with the sweater just like I did. And then to top off the look, I added my white tabby pumps. I'm sorry, let me clarify, my white tabby dupes that I got from Amazon. And I couldn't decide. You know what's crazy? I realized I don't have a white bag. So when I went perusing my closet to see what I had, I found this white messenger style bag that's in the sort of east west, but also crescent style shape. It's the only white bag I had, but I think it kind of works because the messenger strap is perfect for these pants that are somewhat casual, but yet serious. Anyway, the bag turns out that it matched perfectly. Yes, it is matchy matchy with the white shoe, but at the same time, it's given 100% what needs to be given. And then I topped it off with this necklace. I just absolutely love this necklace. I think that this look is such a vibe. And then finally, I would have gone with some white sunnies. And I do have a white jacket that I didn't feature that I would throw on to top off the look. So those are the 5 sweaters that I picked up from Primark and how I styled them. Are you just as surprised as I am that these sweaters came from Primark? Please let me know. And finally, which of these looks were your favorite? Would you wear any of them? Are you heading to Primark to purchase any of these sweaters? I think I'm going to be popping into Primark far more often than I have in the past because now I average maybe 4 times a year, but it's primarily to get things for the kids in the family. But now that I'm seeing that they have pieces that I can wear that can be incorporated into my wardrobe, I'm going to be hitting up Primark all of the time. They're going to be taking a lot of my money. So anyway, I thank you so much for watching this video. Please know that everything I shared in this video and every single one of my videos is me to a C. I thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.